1 minute. 1 minute. Happy Easter, folks. Good morning. I would like to introduce you to our Unity of Tampa choir. Go ahead, everyone stand up and sing with them. We're going to do Come On In a spectacular way for you this morning. Come on up, guys. A very special Come On In this morning. Standing outside the door of love and mercy, you wonder if there's a place there for you. You know there's peace inside, but still you're searching for someone who understands the pain you've been through. Where the Father waits with open arms, He's calling out your name. Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here. You'll find a place of rest and illumination where God within you helps you to light your way. He knows the peace you need and the hurt you're feeling. He longs to hold you and to wipe your tears away. The doors are locked, the lights are on. What are you waiting for? Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, come on in. Where there's room in love, in this home of love, for someone just like you. Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, come on in. Unity of Tampa, hey, come on in.
Good morning and happy Easter. We're so grateful everyone came today. Thank you to our new guests. You can be seated for a moment if you want. Now we're going to get you back up on your feet. I want to thank you for being here today. I'm Rev Nancy. If you are wondering who I am and you've never been here before, and we want everyone to feel welcome today. So if you don't know someone here today, please say good morning to them, because we don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable. We have a great service planned. I'm hoping to make you think differently about what the Easter message actually is. And I hope that you feel lifted up when you leave here today. And God bless you all.
Now go ahead, just like she said, we're going to get you back on your feet, man. Come on, stand on up and sing this one with us. We're going to sing Let It Rise. Spirit of our God. 1, 2, 3. The Spirit of our God rise among us. Let the Spirit of our God rise among us. Let the Spirit of our God rise among us. Let it rise. Spirit of our God. The Spirit of our God. Wonderful job, choir. Wonderful job, everyone. Thank you for singing with us.
So even if you didn't have coffee this morning, my guess is you're awake. And if that didn't wake you up, I don't know what would. Thank you, Janice. He expects a tip for that. So before we get started today, I just want to, by the way, thanks to the Easter Bunny who was performing the whole time back there. I wish you could have seen what we were seeing with the Easter Bunny dancing and choreographing everything back there. It was pretty awesome. But I just want to say, first of all, I have to say, Martin, welcome back. Martin has been home caretaking for quite a while. He could use our love. Lisa, welcome for coming today. We're so glad you could make it. And to all of you that I haven't met, if I haven't, thank you. Thank you for being here, and all the familiar faces I get to see around this time of year. I'm super grateful. Serving this community truly has just been nothing but pure joy for me, and I'm very blessed to be surrounded by so many awesome people. I want to do our affirmation. Let's say our affirmation together to those of you who know it, and those of you who don't, it's in the bulletin if you feel like joining us. Oh, it's up there too. Well, I never look. All right, let's say our affirmation together. There is only one power and one presence in the universe and in my life, God the good, omnipotent. And thank you to Elliot and the band and our beautiful choir for all their dedication the last few weeks, and to Janice for stepping up to lead our choir, to David who's been at every practice, to Greg up there in the sound booth, to all of our beautiful greeters, Jeffrey Beach, Michael, Patty, thank you so much. We greatly appreciate you. To Miss Vivian, who's orchestrating everything that needs to happen and reorganize the kitchen too. Thank you. And Valerie, I heard you say you were in the garden yesterday. Thank you for helping everybody who helps. Luis, I can never stop thanking him. I want to just read today's daily word. You know, I know people have a traditional belief about Easter, but I really, really, really am hoping that today what you hear is different than what you grew up with, and that you understand Easter in a way that works for us every day, not just once a year on Easter. And the daily word says new life. Easter calls me to new life. Easter is the dawning of hope and the promise of resurrection and new life. Today, I celebrate the victory of divine love, new life, and the resilience of my overcoming nature. Everything is made new through the dynamic power and glory of the Christ Spirit within me. I am freed from fear and limitation. I release those things into the radiant light of the risen Christ. I'm lifted up with the resurrection of Easter into a new awareness of life. My heart and soul are transformed by the living spiritual truth that nothing is impossible with God. My heart feels full as I embrace the power and grace of this new life. The message of Easter blesses me today and throughout all of the seasons of renewal. I rise in the knowledge that life never ends. As I celebrate the glory of Easter, Christ in me is risen. And from John 11, I am the resurrection and the life. I also want to acknowledge our birthdays this week. So Greg Roberts' daughter, Olivia, it's her birthday. Happy birthday, Olivia. And to all of our online audience, happy Easter to all of you as well. And I also want to mention that Greg's grandmother, Lorraine, was also born on this day. And so this is a heavenly birthday for her. Sarita's birthday, 4/21. Happy birthday, Sarita. Cora Lockridge, 4/22. Happy birthday. And Grady Lenski in Texas. Happy birthday on 4/24. And if we have any other birthdays this week, happy birthday to you as well. And do we want to maybe sing happy birthday?
Let's sing to him, shall we?
All right. Wait. Do we have any other birthdays this week I missed?
Anyone else?
Oh, when's your birthday? Nice. Happy birthday, Sarah. And who else? Bob's, when's yours? Okay, we have 2 birthdays to remember this week. Happy birthday to you both.
Let's sing to these spring babies, shall we? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, God loves you. Happy birthday to you.
Awesome. Am I on now? Oh, God, so I left it on. Oh, I did it again. Oh, well, on off. You never know. Will you do me a favor and turn my phone off? Because it was on when I was in here, and I just realized I could be the only offender today. All right, so look in your bulletins and see if there is a colored egg in your bulletin. If you have a colored egg in your bulletin on the page where the notes are that you take for the service, then you just won yourself a lily. All right, so after the service, good. See, I was giving you an early birthday present, Sarah. All right, so after the service, come up and take your lily, all right? Don't take them before the service, they're decorations. All right, I want to share a message from Unity Worldwide that we thought was beautiful. And by the way, this message you'll see in there is from 1982. The message is, and they put the video together. Welcome back, Terry. It's so lovely to see you.
It is morning in my soul. No longer do I seek among the ashes of the past for something to live by today. Christ is risen in me. Hope springs to life. Mourning turns to rejoicing. Faith proclaims its victory. A new spirit is felt in my mind and heart. I enter into a world made new, into a life made new.
Yeah. I love when they go back and they get the old messages and they do something new with them. It's just such a great reminder. I think we're going to go get ready for meditation.
Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary. tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Sanctuary for you.
So, what a beautiful message to think about being the sanctuary for God's shining light and love. Preparing ourselves as we do to create that sacred moment. We already were born with a sacred space within us. We just forget to access it. We're so busy in life doing things, checking our phones, social media, all this stuff. But truly, the most sacred place is within us. God's shining light gets brighter the more attention we put on our heart and our thoughts and our divinity. Each one of us born with God's golden thread. Whether we choose to believe that or not, we are divine beings of this universe. Each one of us born with the same capability to change our mind, to change our thoughts, and to change our life. It's a choice. And so as you take a few deep breaths and just relax your mind and your body and try to be fully present in this moment. Such a wonderful time for us to take time for ourselves. This little blink of an eye in a full day. And just listen to the words I'm going to share, taking in what's right for you. Let go of the rest. Don't overthink. Just listen and be. Easter is a message of hope and spiritual resurrection. And it's a chance for me to have new beginnings. This is my opportunity to transform my thoughts, to change my ways, and in doing so, create new meaning and purpose for my life. In the Easter experience lies the opportunity for me to shine a new light on my faith, my life, and my mind through opening my heart to my divine connection with God. I renew my thoughts and I let go of all the expectations I have of myself and others. Let them go. Be free. Easter is a chance for me to let go of everything I have believed in my life. Everything I thought I should be, everything I thought my life should be. And instead, rest assured that the life that awaits me is better than any plans I might have for myself. As I let go of any resistance I may have to changes in my life, I reflect upon the possibilities that exist for my highest good. Easter is a time for forgiveness. It's a chance to let go of anger and resentment that has held me back. Is it really worth holding on to that anger? Is it really worth being angry at all? In a blink of an eye, our lives can change. So why carry all those burdens with us? As I let go of all the hurts that have been internalized, I imagine the freedom I will feel as I spread my wings and soar to new heights. Limiting thoughts and beliefs no longer serve me, and I feel and experience renewal. I open my heart to experience God's light and love, transforming my inner being as I move towards a more peaceful existence. All things are possible through faith, through trust, through reaching out to others to let them know you need their prayers and support, for letting people into your lives and trusting that God gave them to you for a reason. I reflect on the gifts of my life and the gifts that continue to be offered to me instead of focusing on what has not brought me happiness. And I trust that I'll be guided to what is best for my life. I don't have to be more. I just have to be my highest good. Those are two different things. More is just external validation, but my highest good is shining my divine light on everyone who comes into my presence. And when my light gets dim, knowing that it's time to go inside and remind myself who I am as a divine child of this mighty universe, capable, lovable, pure love, pure compassion at my core. And so I rest for a moment in the silence and allow my highest good to come forth. As I take time for reflection on this day, to remind myself that Christ consciousness within me is the divine light of God. I look at everyone today through my spiritual eyes instead of my human eyes, not looking for their flaws, not being irritated, just seeing pure love, even when it's expressed in ways I don't understand. That just turns my compassion on to a higher level so I can be brighter and help who's ever in front of me. And so as I slowly try to bring myself back to this moment in time, this minute and the hour of this day, I see nothing but my pure good, pure joy, pure love. And I am centered in peace. Good morning to our Maryland family. Love you guys. Wishing you a blessed Easter. So today's Easter Sunday. You already knew that. 2.4 billion Christians are celebrating this day. Celebrating the resurrection of Jesus, which was also the birth of Christianity. Now, I want to be really clear. I want you to think of this in a much broader way today, because I don't know about you, but when I was growing up, this was that day, and the rest of the year we didn't really get what this day was, right? We were supposed to celebrate that Jesus, the only thing I ever was taught, Jesus died for you, Nancy. I'm like, why? Why did he feel the need to do that? I don't get it. I never got it. What did that actually mean? But I've come to understand how powerful Easter is, whether we're Christian or not. This is a very powerful day. So let me just give you a little bit of history and then see if I can help us all land in the same place. So Jesus was crucified, as the story goes, Jesus was crucified and died on Good Friday. And oftentimes we wonder, why call it Good Friday if this important person died? Well, it was because the good that came out of his passing. That's what it really was about. So on Easter Sunday, Mary Magdalene, who was, one of Jesus's greatest supporters, goes to see his tomb and pray and be there. She sees the door open, the big stone in front of the door has been moved, and she goes crazy that Jesus' body has been stolen. That's how the story plays out. And the reason I say the story is because I wasn't there, you weren't there, and 5 languages and 1 million interpretations later, we've got pieces of how this all played out. But there's still meaning if we look at this from a metaphysical perspective, which means what's the deeper meaning behind the obvious? So Jesus appears in spirit to Mary, and he says 3 things to her. First, he says, I'm the resurrection and the life. And he says, do not hold on to me, for I have not ascended yet to the Father. Go instead to my brothers and tell them, I am ascending to my Father, my God, your God. Now, if you're an analytical person, here's what happens to you every Easter. How did that stone get moved? How did that happen? And why did Jesus only talk to her? What was that about? And how did she convince everyone that it was him? How did he convince everyone? And how did she turn around and tell all the followers, I saw him, I really saw him. How did that happen? So Analytical people like to figure all of this stuff out. But the reality is that we could sit around and say, did people manifest this story just because they needed to have hope after a terrible time? But there's so much more meaning to the resurrection story in a bigger way. Jesus was this awesome way shower. That's what Unity believes. Unity doesn't refer to Jesus as a Messiah. They refer to Jesus as a way shower, someone who expressed all of the divine qualities that every one of us should want to express. He taught people about the importance of being kind and loving. But he also tried to tell everyone that he was as human as we were, and that we were here to be beloved children of this universe, to shine this greatness within us, and that we were all capable of overcoming obstacles, no matter how big they were. Do you know that we were born with the natural inclination, this natural ability within us to seek light over darkness? Think about it. To naturally look for light when we're suffocating in the dark. To naturally want to recover and come out of those dark days. There is something within us, that mechanism, that helps us do that. To find hope over despair. That's what the story was about. Hope in the middle of despair. Think about it. Mary Magdalene's crushed. She's, desperate for answers. And suddenly there's a moment of clarity. And everything in her life changes. It wasn't just because of that moment where she believes she saw Jesus' spirit. It was about the fact that she opened her heart and changed her mind and changed her consciousness, which all of us are capable of doing on any given day. The resurrection story represents our ability to engage that consciousness, which is often referred to as the Christ consciousness, but you can call it divine consciousness. It's about engaging that part of us that allows us to remember that 99% of the time, we're divine. If we could just remember that and stop identifying with our ego self, the part of us that constantly needs outside validation. It's why I'm so against social media for so many reasons. Well, I love it at days like my birthday to get lots of lovely messages, right? The truth is, so often everything is about what's on the outside. How we are supposed to look, how we're supposed to act, what we're supposed to be wearing, all these things. What's good, what's bad. There's nothing bad about any of us. Do you understand me? Nothing. And that's not just those in here, that's everyone. Everyone has that divinity. And everyone can realize their oneness with the highest power in this universe. Call it God, call it what you are comfortable with. But know that there is something bigger than each of us, an energy that we can tap into in any given moment and feel free. I saw a poem Donna posted on social media, but I just saw it this morning, and I'm going to read it one Sunday to everyone. But it was all about that moment of clarity and finding that moment when you realize you can move forward no matter what you have faced. Easter is a time for us to acknowledge the transformation that's already underway as a result of the 40 days we just spent working on ourselves, and to experience this opening of our hearts and the renewal process that can go on in our consciousness, just like we see in nature. Have you ever wondered what it's like, why nature just transforms? You see, right? The trees, some of them lose their leaves, some of the plants die, the grass gets browner, but then it all transforms magically. Is it magic? No, it's the season for renewal. It's our season for renewal. Look outside, folks. That's nature. We're doing the same thing. This is that time of year to change what's in our hearts and to make sure that we open ourselves to a really powerful life. Everything in nature is on this cycle, and so is our life. That's why we have ups, and we have downs, and we have dark days, and we have light days. And we have to ride that wave every day. Sometimes they all happen in one day, don't they? Oh, I'm going to get up. I'm going to have a wonderful day. Oh, gosh, I'm not having a wonderful day. Oh, I wish I wouldn't have gone to work. Oh, no, I'm so happy I'm back home. It's like a crazy cycle. But if you're not recognizing that that's happening to you, then you're missing the point of it all. That's the idea. Is, am I observing myself going through these cycles? Can I change my ways? This sacred transformation process is the cornerstone of faith. Belief in something we can't see, rising above doubt and fear, embracing boundless love and grace. The Easter story may be an event of the past, but it's a powerful invitation for us to change our hearts, to resurrect what we've been carrying around. And that means surrendering all of our burdens, allowing that divine light to be brighter than the darkness, having deeper understanding of divine will versus our will. Our will is driven by our egos. Our will is our brains telling us what we should do, what this should be, how that person should act, what we should act like. Divine will says just be. Just be. And that's enough. As we take steps toward a more hopeful life and we strengthen our capacity for love, that is the greatest gift we can give ourselves in this season. Open our hearts to love. We are pure love, but we forget that. And so many things get tainted by our perspectives. But we could use this powerful story if we understood two words. What does crucifixion mean? And what does renewal or resurrection mean? So here's a simple way to remember crucifixion from a metaphysical perspective. Crossing out of any belief that you're separate from the divine power of this universe. That's what it means. Crossing out that error in thinking that you stand outside where everybody else's energy is. You're a part of everyone in this room. You can't change it. You may want to believe something different, but you can't change it. It's why we're so compassionate. Why is it you can read a story and feel sadness about somebody you don't even know? Why is it when you're seeing hurricane damage or tornado damage or the murder or a plane crash that you suddenly have all this compassion? Why? Because you are connected. We are connected. We have love. We have compassion. We have strength. When we eliminate old patterns of behavior and thought that are destructive to us and destructive to others, we're rising to that place of pure love. Resurrection can be viewed as the spiritual practice of rising up and receiving nothing but divine truth, not ego truth. And this is what empowers our best and our highest good and solidifies that inner connection. Unity co-founder Charles Fillmore suggested seeing the resurrection as lifting each of us into that consciousness, raising the faculties of our mind to conform with only divine thinking, renewing our thinking in ways that help us transform our bodies to function in divine order, changing our daily lives to live in truth with a capital T, and aligning ourselves with spiritual law, not human law. The spiritual resurrection we experience this time of year is for us to live as new beings who show kindness to everyone in need, who forgive others and don't carry around anger and resentments, people who don't judge, spreading the message of God's love to the world. And as we live out this calling within us, we actually become these beacons of light in a world that desperately needs love and hope. I'm sure you have noticed by now that the world could use a little more love. The resurrection is a promise of life eternal. I truly believe, and it's not even a religious belief, I truly believe the soul is here for a reason. The soul is carried in an earthly body, and the soul, that spirit, just continues on. I truly believe everyone who has left me in this life is still present in my heart and in my consciousness in a way that means something. It's not just hope related to what awaits us. The promise of eternal life isn't about, you have to be religious to get that. It's about thinking of yourself as created with unending limits, unending joy, unending communion with the universe. It's not just about hope. It's in the future, it's about hope in the here and now. And it's the assurance that God's love or divine love is ever present and sustains us through every trial and triumph. This is truly our chance to rise above anything that has hindered our growth in a spiritual way. You can get a better job, you can get better pay, you can pray that your Social Security increases, whatever you want. But ultimately, what matters is how you show up every day and who is benefiting from the beacon of light that you carry. We have to embrace that existence and recognize that we are all beloved children of this mighty universe. We have to surrender and trust that we can move forward from this day, brighten our own day and brighten the day of everyone else. And whether you're here in person or you're just listening today online, you're either a believer in a more powerful existence or you're open to considering it, or you wouldn't at least have come today to have your heart opened. So I'm going to ask you to just carry these 3 questions with you the rest of this week. What will it take for you to believe be a believer in a higher part of yourself? Something more than what just everyone sees. What will it take to transform your heart and let your heart shine in bigger ways? And how many more Easters will it take for you to make that change permanent? As a collective community, let's think about making this the last one we have to be reminded that we are more than capable. And let's change our hearts so all the pain is gone and nothing but pure joy exists. Let's review our takeaways for today. A spiritual resurrection of our heart occurs when we first rise above all obstacles in our path by embracing our divine existence. Number 2, to remember we're beloved children of this universe, of God, whatever you choose to put in that blank, capable of living with purpose and meaning. And we should never stop searching for our purpose. And number 3, to surrender versus carrying our burdens with us. Let them go. Stop. Enough already. Let the past stay somewhere else, but not in your future. And number 4, to act as beacons of light for ourselves and for others, bringing boundless love and compassion to this world. Our affirmation today is, I embrace the spiritual resurrection of my heart. Let's say that together. I embrace the spiritual resurrection of my heart. And the quote today is from yours truly. The joy and peace that comes from living as resurrected beings is contagious, bringing hope and healing to a world in need. Let's take a moment. Thank you. Let's pause for a moment and reflect upon the importance of recognizing the good within us is unstoppable if we just let it be seen. Whenever we're in doubt that we are not capable, we need to just take a moment to go within and listen and trust what our heart tells us. We are capable of seeing light in the greatest darkness and overcoming fear and doubt. And we support that same gift in everyone else, knowing that they don't need us to fix them. They will find their way with our love, compassion, and support. And so it is on this Easter Sunday, this beautiful day, that we come together to remind each other that we are enough. And we can be happy and joyful and lovable and loved. And so it is. Amen. I would like to ask for prayers for Sarah and her family. Sarah lost her father this week, and it's very important that she and Adam and the kids and everyone know that you're lifting them up, and we hold you in that consciousness. I also want to say a moment of praise and thank you for Mary having a procedure on Friday that turned out perfectly, and we're grateful that you're here. And as I said earlier, Martin, just seeing you and your smile and knowing, Vicki, I hope you're listening. We miss you. We love you. Happy Easter. If you have a prayer, will you please put the prayer card in the prayer box on your way out? It's on the left. Yes, on the left. And we'd be happy to pray for you and anyone you would like us to get on our chaplain list tomorrow. I also want to just invite you to join us in our prosperity affirmation, our prayer that we say on Sunday. Remember, this is a consciousness. It's not about money. It's about prosperity in everything. Okay? Life, happiness, endless possibilities. So we say this together, and we invite you to say it at home with an I instead of a we. So we have faith in God as our instant, constant, abundant supply and supplier. We have faith in God to guide open ways when to the human sense there is no way. We have faith in God to guide us in all our ways, and our health, happiness, and prosperity are assured. Thank you, God, for your abundant good, now flowing forth to meet our every need. And so it is. I would like to invite our choir back up.
And I want to thank the Unity of Tampa Choir again for working hard to bring you guys this special song this morning. And I suppose this is as good a time as any also to make an official announcement that we're going to have another choir rehearsal starting in May. We're going to have a monthly choir rehearsal. So if singing with this group is something that might interest you guys, you can talk to me about that a little bit. And yeah, you got that to look forward to. You guys ready? We're ready. 1, 2.
My joy.
give them a hand. Hey. Soloist, Melody, Amy. Yeah. Again, Jen is helping us direct. We appreciate that, guys. Thank you, thank you.
I would also like to just say, can we please thank Tanya McEwen for playing for us today?
How could I forget Tanya? Yes.
Thank you. All right, we're going to bring our kids in, and then we'll all sing a different song to end the day.
Feeling good, like I should. Went and took a walk around my neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got the sunshine on my Sunday best. Feeling good, like I should. Went and took a walk around my neighborhood.
Thank you very much. At this rate, we're going to need a longer song soon. Good morning, everybody. Happy Easter. All right, as you can see, we had a great turnout this week. In our teens room, we spent today talking about the Easter story, how the Easter story fits with the modern world, and what the ancient origins of the Easter story were, and how some of the symbols tie in from early pagan religions all the way through to modern Christianity. Miss Heather.
Thank you. Yep, in our middle age room, we did some self-exploration work, and we looked at what kind of situations make us feel certain things and how we behave and act when we do feel that way, as we continue talking about resurrecting ourselves and transitioning into the next person we want to be.
All right, for our little ones, we did Easter eggs and drawing. So we did a lot of creativity and then some make-believe because we were having family time. And so lots of different directions. And Jamie, show off the eggs real quick for me. And then we have Owen, who's being absolutely adorable today. All right. As a reminder, please, if you have a little one who has been checked in, you need to check out with us with Mark, or preferably Mark over myself because my phone is having fun. So I think that's all the announcements. Do we want to do bless the children, or is there one more thing? All right. Blessing of the children. We love you. We bless you. And we truly appreciate you. And we behold the Christ in you. We love you, really, really love you. Everyone to the left.
And now, like Nancy mentioned, we're not going to do the peace song this morning, okay? Because it's Easter and we want to give you guys something a little bit different, something a little bit more special. So Michael Hilson has this song, Rise Up, that we're going to sing with you guys. How's that sound? Because we just haven't risen enough this morning, so we're going to rise one more time. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, stand on up with us. Place to let your guard down here in space. You are safe. Realize your
before we pray out, did you have a good morning? All right. And do you feel better than when you came in? All right. Then we accomplished our job. So listen, before I pray us out, we have plenty of food today. Stay and grab something to eat. Don't be intimidated by the line. It goes very fast. Patio's open. The inside's open. Stay and have a cup of coffee with us and meet somebody. All right, let's do the prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is great. God bless you. Happy Easter.
1, 2, 3, 4. Might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. You're like a hot air balloon that can go to space. With the air like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm clapping on if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm clapping on if you feel that happiness is the truth. Baby, clapping on if you know what happiness means to you. Oh yeah, clapping on if you feel that's what you ought to do. Because bad news talking this and that. Give me all you got, don't hold it back. I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time.